Hi, I'm Eliud,
I am Liz.
and we both are Cian from Guadalajara, Mexico.
Yeah.
Listening to some music that we couldn't play by ourselves, I guess. We heard these many solo artists who were like very virtuoso players, but we couldn't play that. So we started thinking that Looper would be like a very good tool for us to help us do that kind of music that we had on our minds, but we couldn't play by yourself. So that was one thing, and another one was listening to Steve Lawson, who's a wonderful, wonderful looper, and his music is also a very big influence for us. So that's how we started looping, actually.
I use Boomerang RC30 and Flashback TC Electronics.
The Flashback X4, actually.
And
the Harmonist.
Harmonist. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm using an old Pod XT Live made for bass, and a Vox looper, the VDL1, and also one of these Akai headrush units, which I actually love, right? And so that's basically our gear. And well, of course, my bass and her mic. Okay, how we do it, we don't know. Actually, the thing is that Liz is the one who makes the melodies. I mean, she's always writing these so beautiful melodies. And so I provide like the weird stuff, and she provides the beauty stuff. That's it.
What are the changes that you've seen in your music in the past year with your looping?
Lots of changes. Aside from from the music we've been listening a lot during our whole lives, of course we also have a very strong Mexican background. I mean, like traditional music.
Yeah.
I mean, I've grown up with this. Actually, I grew up with lots of traditional music, and then I've been growing up with lots of different world music. So that's been a strong influence, and since we started like traveling around together, we have been listening to these different kinds of music that we never thought it existed, actually. That has provided a very strong influence during these last 2 years, maybe. Specifically this last year, I mean, we traveled to Cuba, for example. And of course, I mean, we were like trying to walk through the street at La Habana, but we couldn't because every corner we had to stop and record some of the music these guys were doing in the street and in the cafes or restaurants. We made very, very good friends there who taught us a lot about not exactly music, but about the way they conceptualize music. First, you have to think of a looper as a different instrument. I mean, that's actually what you are playing. For example, in my case, I'm playing the bass and Liz is singing, but actually what we are playing are these loopers. And our instruments are like different sources of material for the looper to produce the sound. So that's the first thing you have to think about. The other thing is that you are making music. Whatever type of music you're making, that's music, and that should be like the most important stuff that must come out of the speakers, So that would be our advice.